I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to breathe. I felt like I was fading, slowly, quietly. Then I heard a voice, software peaceful, and it whispered, "Breathe in. You are alive." In that moment, something inside me softened. It didn't cure me, but for the first time in a long time, I felt the possibility of healing. There was a time when I truly believed I was beyond saving. Depression wasn't just a phase, it was a storm I couldn't see beyond. I felt hollow, unseen, and deeply, deeply tired. But then I discovered the gentle voice of Zen Master Thich Nhat Hanh. Not through grand sermons, not through rigid teachings, but through simple, quiet words. Words that reached into my suffering and touched it with compassion. This is the story of how those words helped me return to life. The breath that saved me. The first time I read this line by Zen Master Thich Nhat Hanh, I cried, "Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile." It seemed too simple. But when I tried it, really tried it, I felt something loosen inside me. For the first time, my breath became more than survival. It became a thread, thin, fragile, but it connected me to the present moment. Even in my darkest thoughts, I could return to this breath. And with every inhale I whispered, "I am still here." Another time, I came across this line. The wound is the place where the light enters you. I used to fight my pain, hide it, feel ashamed of it. But Zen Master Thich Nhat Hanh taught me to hold it like a crying child. He said, "If you touch your pain deeply with mindfulness, you will discover that it also contains the seeds of joy." That changed everything. My sadness was no longer something to run away from. It was something I could sit with, breathe with, and slowly soften. And somehow, that tenderness began to grow. One of the hardest beliefs I held was this, that I wasn't enough. Not good enough, not strong enough, not worthy of peace. Then I heard this line, "You are already what you want to become. You don't need to run anymore. You only need to be." And I paused. For so long I had been running, from sadness, from expectations, from myself. But these words asked me to stop, to rest, to look at myself not as a problem to fix, but as a being to love. And in that stillness, I began to see there was nothing wrong with me. I was just tired, and I needed compassion, not correction. I'm not saying I'm healed completely, but I am healing. With every breath, every quiet word from the Zen Master, I return to myself. When the darkness comes, I no longer run. I sit, I breathe, and I listen to the voice that once saved me. Breathe in, you are alive. And in that moment, that is enough. So, if you're listening to this and you feel like disappearing too, please remember this. You are not alone. Your pain is not a life sentence. And healing doesn't mean forcing yourself to be okay. It means learning to breathe through the storm. As Thay once said, feelings come and go like clouds in a windy sky. Conscious breathing is my anchor. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing to stay. May you be well. May you be safe. And may peace settle gently in your heart. If this touched something in you, please consider liking, subscribing, or sharing this with someone who may need to hear it. You never know. A single breath, a single word can change someone's life.